And breaking news, a shooting near the OSU campus. We're live as NBC4 at 5 starts right now. And we will hear from the Ohio Attorney General about the Pike County massacre coming up. But first, we have breaking news. 2 people shot at a house near the Ohio State University campus.
Now, we want to stress the 2 people shot are not students at OSU. Those shots rang out around 1:30 this afternoon at a house on West Northwood Avenue. Students were sent alerts telling them to shelter in place as police responded searching for the suspect. We have team coverage tonight. Renee LaSalle got reaction from students about that alert. But let's begin with Courtney Yoon. Courtney, what can you tell us about the shootings?
Well, Dwayne, they're telling us that it happened here at this apartment building behind me here on the 2nd floor around 1 o'clock this afternoon. We're told the 2 victims are not OSU students, but students at other schools. They were in critical condition when they left the scene, but are now stable. It happened on West Northwood Avenue, just west of High Street. Police describe the suspect as a 6-foot-tall black male, 150 to 155 pounds, with shoulder-length dreadlocks and glasses. He was last seen on foot with a black backpack and is considered armed and dangerous. Sergeant Dave Sicilian with Columbus Police says the initial indication of this shooting is that the suspect knew the victims.
He went to the 2nd floor, a specific apartment, so it seems that this suspect knew specifically who and what he was looking for, knocked on the door, and produced a gun and opened fire.
Sergeant Sicilian tells us it's very early in the investigation right now, and so far it's unknown what the motive was for this shooting. Live in Columbus, Courtney Yoon, NBC4.
Courtney, thank you. Our team coverage continues now. After the shooting, students at Ohio State got Buckeye alerts that told them to shelter in place. NBC4's Renee LaSalle is live on campus tonight with reaction to all of this. And Renee, I'm sure the students you talked to were alarmed by those alerts.
Yeah, Dwayne, a lot of students on edge tonight. Now, we are directly behind the building where that shooting took place, and I want you to take a look around at this area. Nothing but residential property, a lot of student housing, not only students from Ohio State, but students from other areas as well. Folks in this neighborhood say that there used to maybe a little vandalism, a little theft, but hearing that 2 people were shot next door, understandably, has them on edge. Everyone in this community pays attention to those Buckeye alerts, 4 of them going out today, warning students to shelter in place, giving a description of the alleged attacker, telling folks that police were on scene, and then also lifting that shelter in place order. Students say they just want to know they're safe.
But whenever I came to Ohio State, I was told avoid West Campus because that's where the crime was. So I lived on North Campus. So maybe now I'll advise people to avoid North Campus.
Now, police in the area also say that this is an area for vandalism, property crimes, not necessarily violent crimes, but they do have some tips. They say just because someone knocks on your door doesn't mean that you have to answer it. They say even if somebody asks for help, just call 911 and let them know that help is on the way. And they say if you are suspicious, please call 911 immediately, try to get a description. Now, stick around. We'll have more coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live from from North Campus, Renee LaSalle, NBC4.
Many thanks, Renee. Of course, we'll bring you much more on these shootings throughout the next 90 minutes with constant updates on NBC4i.com.